When you reach the end of your life, what will you do? The only thing you can do is leave something behind, to entrust your will to those who are still living. Then, when the end comes for all of us, when human civilization itself faces extinction, what will we do? We would likely attempt to pass on our will, to extraterrestrial beings yet to be encountered, to machines of our own creation, or to civilizations that may one day emerge in the future history of the universe. Then what about when the universe itself approaches its end? Physics suggests that the universe has an inevitable conclusion. When the end of all things draws near, what actions might the intelligent civilizations of the future universe take? Here's what I think. They would likely do the same, give birth to new universes, and attempt to entrust their will to the new beings that might one day arise there. According to inflationary theory, the possibility of artificially generating a new universe, essentially a technology capable of triggering the next Big Bang, is not ruled out by the laws of physics. And when facing the end of this universe, such an endeavor will carry profound significance. In this way, information might continue to be passed on, across generations of people, generations of civilizations, and even across generations of universes. And if such a future is possible, then looking in the opposite direction, into the past. This possibility may suggest that our own universe is also almost certainly the result of the same process. Even if the probability is small, it makes the likelihood that this universe was intentionally created by a super civilization in a previous universe greater than the likelihood that it arose spontaneously from nothing. If that's the case, if that's truly what happened, then where is the will they left behind? Where is the message passed down from them? I think it may be embedded in the very laws of physics of this universe. The reasons for this are as follows. The laws of physics are universal and eternal across all space and throughout all epochs in this universe, making them the ideal medium for preserving information. They could be an excellent paper for writing messages. No matter what language, mathematics, or system of thought any civilization possesses, as that civilization's understanding of physics advances to the point where they can fully comprehend the laws of physics, the information inscribed within them would also inevitably be readable. Thus, they could become the ultimate universal language. Even setting aside these benefits for the recipient, from the writer's perspective, the places where such information can be inscribed are inherently limited. This is because, as will be discussed later, any informational connection between a previous universe and a newly born one is confined to the moment of the Big Bang and the briefest instant immediately afterward. So, the trace, if any, would most likely be found within the fundamental structure of the universe, the laws of physics, the only information that existed at that moment. For example, by uncovering what we now refer to as a grand unified theory and deciphering its equations, we might discover a message encoded within it. Of course, the existence of such a message, the will of a civilization from a previous universe entrusted to us, is not something supported by scientific evidence. It's just my own imagination yet. However, there are logical foundations that support this possibility. And I can even predict the general content of that message. Let me now explain in more detail.